Hey, today let's just talk about a little motivation. I'll tell you a little story about me. Stick around. So I grew up in the suburbs, right? But I was kind of a troublemaker. Kinda, hell, who are we kidding? I was a real troublemaker as a youngster, and that got me in all sorts of trouble as an adult too. But I look out over here. You can't really see it maybe from this angle here, but that's a housing project. And inside that housing project, as a troublemaker, I would buy and sell drugs. I never stole, that was never my thing. I never robbed anybody. It's none of that stuff. But I was always buying and selling drugs. The sad thing is, it was the only thing I thought I could do with my life. It was the only way to where I could make money to pay my bills. I didn't have any skills. I was a high school dropout. And then one day, it all ended, right? Just like any other drug venture, eventually the police catch wind to you. And shit happens. You gotta go do your time. But the reason why I tell you that story is just to be real on this page. Because right now, you're looking at the balcony of a 2,000 plus square foot penthouse apartment inside one of the most exclusive buildings in one of the wealthiest cities in the entire country. I could have chosen to give up. I could have chosen to be a little bitch and have a reason to sit on the motherfucking street corner like these fucking bums do down here that wear different clothes every day, by the way, because I'm paying attention. And had an excuse to ask people to help me out and why I couldn't be successful and why I couldn't make it. But instead, when my back was against the wall and I didn't have a choice other than do or die, I chose the former. Because I know that if I just did enough, I know if I just did something, I know if I just kept doing something, eventually it would pay off. And this whole fucking internet game hasn't always been like this. It ain't like I bought this shit overnight. I've been living in fucking poverty for 4 years, trying to figure this shit out, trying to get my shit together, trying to master. I blew through all the savings I had saved up as a top producing loan officer for almost a decade, trying to put all this together. Living at my in-laws, borrowing cars, whatever the hell that I had to do. Did I fake it online? I kept it real the whole time. And guess what? When people started embracing some of the ideas that I had because they saw the examples and the results, it happened over and over and over and over and over again, which has ultimately taken me from there, my friends, to here. This message is for anybody out there that's thinking about quitting, that's think you can't handle your job, you can't handle your stress, you don't know what you're going to do with your life, you can't get your shit together. Well, the truth is, it's all in here. Because if you make a decision and you act on it, you will not fail. Because I didn't say if you make a decision and you act on it, it's going to instantly happen. You're going to have to act and continue taking action and continue taking action. It's never easy to get to the top. You ever been mountain climbing? The higher you get, the harder that shit is to make it. And keep that in mind. With this positive message today, hope it resonates with a lot of you. And if you dig it, share it. Because I'm proof. Adopted, bankrupt, GED, been to prison, divorced 3 times now. But I still have stayed dedicated to my business. The one thing that has never hurt me. The one thing that's always been with me. And the one thing that I know if I keep investing in it, it'll continue to return profits for me. So, no excuses. It's time to get your motherfucking hustle on, and don't stop, and don't whine, and don't complain, because when it comes to time to celebrate, it'll be worth it all.
You want some shit, man?